All right. I think we're up and running. Hello. Just trying to make my way around this giant mess of a desk. Let's see. Let's grab the link. Let's post it in Discord. All right. So, I've broken IndyCam, aka electronics cam. Let's try turning it off and turning it on again, see if that helps. Nope. We might, oh wait, there it goes. Yay. It's working. Alright, this is not working though. My browser source. There we go. Just share the whole thing, shall we? Hi, Darren. How's it going? Oh, OneDrive isn't signed in. Who cares? All right. So we've got the IndyCam. This is such a mess. I should really tidy this all up before I start in. But you know what? Where's the fun in that? Let's just get going. I haven't soldered in like years. Good. Glad to hear, Darren. I'm doing okay. I was a little annoyed. Actually, hold on. In addition to all this shit, I need to keep an eye on my MacBook because I'm waiting for a video to finish rendering. Oh, hold on. It's finished rendering and now I have to upload it. Hopefully it won't fuck up the stream. 1 second. Was it successful though? Hey buddy, are you here to help? Are you helping? You gonna upload this video for me? All right, I got a lot of things happening. I'm coming back, I swear. Are you leaving now? All right. So yeah, I got everything got pushed back a bit. Oh. Formatting. That must be a very large hard drive. 3 hours, Jesus. Hi, bud. Did you want to say hi? Did you want to say hi to the people? Sit. Good boy. Shake. Yeah. Okay. Here you go. There's some meat peps for you. Uh, so yeah, the power went off this morning, I guess because it slightly rained. Did the camera just... God damn it. Alright, yeah, I broke the camera by moving it, I guess. Apparently, everything is very finicky today. So yeah, right after I got out of bed this morning, around like 7, the power went off, which is the worst time for the power to go off because we actually have solar panels, but they run down, nice, 8 terabytes. The battery, the solar battery drains, and it just so it drains overnight to the point where when we wake up it's usually at like 20 or 30%, and the sun's not out yet. So if the power goes off before the sun comes up, we don't have a lot of power. So that was annoying. So I couldn't really like work, but it came back. I got some videos recorded. All's well. So now, yeah, I guess I'll start wiring up Flamingula 2.0. I'll have to move some stuff around here. All right, so I'm gonna make... I need to pick who's going to be positive and who's going to be negative, and make a note. Let's say yellow and light red will be positive. Orange and maroon, negative. All right, so the first one should be easy. It's just going to be the 2 LEDs, if I can get them apart. I know, Halloween is fast approaching. I don't even have all my Flamingulas up. Can't get these apart. Yeah, it's... time is moving quickly. And, you know, I feel like I got cheated by the heat wave. Because the heat wave was like, oh, okay, so it's summer again. Stupid. So it's really like, fall only really just started yesterday here. So that sucks. Never remember which diameter to use for these. You'd think like eventually it would sink in. Oh, yeah, and I should probably seal these too. Do have, oh, but then I'll have to bring out my, I'll have to find my blow dryer because I don't have a heat gun. Who needs a heat gun when you're a woman? Turn on my fan. Got the window open. Ugh, sorry to hear that your temps are going up. Our long-term forecast is also kind of like threatening, like 10 days out, which is annoying. All right, got my tip tinner. Got my LEDs. All right, so I decided yellow is positive. That is the long one. Oh wait, am I gonna seal them? I guess I probably should, huh? Woo, that is smelly already. That's why we've got the fan, though. My little seal. My husband told me that I can just, like, I don't even necessarily need to solder it. He said I could just, like, tie the connections together and then put the heat shrink, that's the word, put the heat shrink tubes over them and call it a day. But I want to be thorough. Oh, no, threatening with heat, with another heat wave, like in the 80s. Sorry, hopefully the fan won't be too annoying. Like, I might cry if the temperature hits 90 again, I'm just gonna flee town. I'm just gonna fuck off. I can't handle it. I love fall so much that it just makes me crazy to deal with hot weather in October. Like, I'd rather have a sudden snowstorm. There's one. Oh yeah, I guess I should probably use my my robot hands. Oh no. This is what I get for being just a complete mess all the time. Yeah. Oh, good. You can't hear it at all. Yeah, I agree. In general, I'd prefer a cold snap. Although I was pretty miserable at the start of spring because I really wanted to get my tomatoes in the ground. And it just was not happening. And now I have a bunch of green tomatoes left on the vines, which sucks. But, oh well. Whoops. Okay. Damn it, Flamingula. So, if I recall correctly, the idea is to heat the thing that I'm soldering and not the solder, right? I probably should have looked this up. Oh well, here we go. Shiny. Oh, it looks pretty good for not having soldered in a long time. Yeah, and I didn't even breathe it in. Go me. Make sure you guys can actually see. Get my Coke out of the way. Yeah, I have also heard that they can be fried. I have friends that swear by them, Southern friends. I've had them before, but I've never made them myself. All right, now our negative. Heat the elements. Yeah. Not too shabby. Oh, you know what? I don't need my blow dryer. I can just use a lighter, can I? Maybe I'll do that. All right, hold on. I need to go find a lighter. Be right back. I think I have one in here. I definitely made the right decision yesterday to not solder because I was so shaky. So, oh, should I not have done that? Yeah, you guys were watching it for me, right? If you'll recall, I went for a bike ride and then I didn't eat lunch. And then did the stream, and I was so shaky by the time I finished the stream that it was clear that I would have hurt myself. Whee! It's magic. I'm gonna like set it on fire. I should probably have a what's it called? Fire extinguisher. It's the most attended soldering iron ever. So yeah, all right. There's one eyeball down. Let's see if we can seat it in there. Oh. Well. Uh-oh. Tight fit, but yes, success. One eye done. Yeah, and so I finished the stream yesterday around 3, and I'm like, well, now it's too late to eat lunch. So I was like, I'm just gonna muscle through till dinner. We had planned to have baked potatoes, and I'm like, I'm gonna fucking destroy a baked potato. So I put them in the oven, and I realized, like, oh, now it's gonna take an hour. So I had to tell my husband, I was like, in an hour, I'm probably gonna be nearly dead. So I'm just gonna need you to load that potato up with every vegetarian item we have and then stuff it in my face. And he did, because he's a good husband. This time I'm putting the heat shrink on before I take the covering off of the wires, because that's way easier. Really, Javier? Like a criminal. Oh, half a beer. Oh no. Yeah, that is the sort of thing that would freak me out. Oh my God. Yeah, I didn't even tell you guys. Yesterday's bike ride, I decided to go much further than, well, not much further, a bit further than I usually go, up my local hill. And maybe I did mention this. I don't know. I was so hungry yesterday. I don't really even remember what I talked about. But I was so proud of myself for getting up to the top of this hill that I made it to, so we've got the Chabot Space and Science Center here in Oakland. All right, I was doing light red as positive. And so I made it up to the path that leads up to the parking lot for the Space and Science Center. And I didn't think I would even make it that far, but I did. And I was so confident. I'm like, all right, I've got this momentum. I'm just going to turn up the drive and head straight up to the center. I'm going to make it all the way to the top. And that hill is insanely steep. And I was clipped in, and it had started to rain. So this was such a bad decision on multiple levels. But I am kind of glad I did it, because I was already kind of terrified of going up a really steep hill while clipped in to a bike. And so it happened. Like, I started going up, and I like completely panicked. Like, I felt like my entire body was going to explode. So I had to bail, but I did manage to unclip, and I didn't fall. So, you know, it was like, okay, the worst case scenario thing happened, and I didn't die. Let's see. I prefer to use this right-handed, let's see. So yeah, I managed to not bail, or I managed to not eat shit. And I really got to feel what it feels like when my body just gives up. All right, that one wasn't quite as pretty as the last one. That's like half shiny, but it should work. Like, yeah, so it wasn't just me telling, like, maybe part of it was just sheer panic driving, like, my heart to explode. But I really did, like, I felt like I was going to die. So now I know what that feels like when I'm, like, absolutely at my limit. So I can tell myself, when my brain starts complaining and saying, like, this is probably our limit, we should just stop now. I can be like, no, brain, it is not the limit. Remember that time we tried to ride up to Chabot and we felt like we were going to die? That was the limit. Let's start over here. Oh, that's ugly. That's an ugly one. I'm getting worse as I'm going. Somehow I nailed it on the first eye, and now not so much. Thank you, Gypsy. I'm glad you understand. It feels so silly because it's like, oh, how bad can I hurt myself going 0 miles an hour? But yeah, actually, you can fuck yourself up. So yeah, I was proud. I did at least like confront my fear, even though it ended up being somewhat warranted at the end. Go away, fan. Getting in the way. These little alligator clips really are great. I almost didn't use it because I'm like, oh, this is kind of an easy. The eyes are pretty easy, but that's handy. Bloop, bloop. All right. Left eye donezo. Let's hope there's still room in here. Fear is, in fact, the mind killer. That's, yeah, you gotta appreciate helmet technology. Keeping our brain meat safe. Ta-da! Looking good. All right, but that was the easy part. Now comes the hard part. All right, so, I should turn these to the same color. That'll probably help. I'm gonna really take my time here. Okay, so this, so that's the cathode, so that's negatory. So negative will be orange. Can I just change it here, do you think? Yeah. All right, orange, and then the positive will be maroon, which is not here. Let's say brown. And then this negative is going to be, oh wait. No, orange and yellow. Yellow is positive. And then this negative is brown/maroon, and the positive is red. Test the LEDs with a resistor and battery. That sounds complicated. I don't need, like, you want me to solder a whole other thing together? Or just wrap them up? A flamingo who ate mud crabs. Close. A flamingula, or a flamingo. Does eating mud crabs give you vampirism in Skyrim? I don't remember. I didn't play much after vampires came out. Yeah, it's a flamingo that has achieved eternal life in exchange for an insatiable desire for blood. Hold it with my fingers. You just want to shock me. Oh, I do have a breadboard. Oh, I guess I can just like stick the wires right in the breadboard. That didn't even occur to me that that was a thing I could do. Shut up. Look. We're constantly learning over here, all right? Just a constant search for all right, well, so that means I can just, so I strip them first, right? So they have their little wires showing, and then I just stick them in the breadboard, huh? Is that what you're telling me? Can't be that easy. It can't be. Learning stuff. Clear the whole, but the breadboard's already set up for this. It's set up exactly like the circuit. So presumably, like that LED's working. So yellow is, let me do that first. Yeah, the circuit that's on the breadboard right now is the same one that's on the screen. All right, so yellow is, wait, which one of these is positive? I think it's this one. Stay together. Well, maybe if I fold it. Can I fold it? Oh. Yeah, I think that'll work. Okay. Let's stay together. Okay. This is so tiny. Okay, folding it was not a good idea. It didn't fit. Too fat. How do you get them in there? This is hard. There's got to be... There must be an easier way. Like, because there's a bunch of wires. Like trying to jam them in there. I don't know if that's gonna work. I just kind of like mushed them all in there. No, it's not working. Get in there. Oh, but also it might be the wrong way around. Hold on. Oh, well, now I've done it. Now I've also fucked up my circuit. Now it's not working at all. What did I do wrong? Oh, this is not in. That's all. I think. Nope. I did fuck it up. What did I do? God damn it. Oh, there we go. One of the resistors is bugging out. Need more Coke. Yeah, we used to dare each other to lick 9 volts back in the day. Like, could I... What if I shoved this in here? Is that a thing I could do? Does that count? Alright. I don't know if this will work. That's negative. And that would be positive. Oh! It did work! Haha! I'm a genius! Yay! Can you see? You can see it on the other camera. And then it should go out when exposed to light. Yep. Yee. It works. Now I can just use these same things. To plug in the other one and make sure that that works. Yep, that one works too. I'm a genius. Thank you for the suggestion to actually test it before continuing on. Because I am genuinely convinced that I'll get to the end and it's just not going to work. Like, that is, to me, the most likely outcome. Because it's just the sort of thing I do all the time. All right. So, here's where it gets complicated. So, this is positive. So, positive of each one goes to the emitter. And I can literally just connect them like that, right? Like, all three, I just wrap them all around each other and solder them together. Correct? Oh yeah, and this is where I kind of maybe need to borrow this transistor here. Because I don't know what happened to the correct transistors. I meant to try to find more of them. Oh, so I did write 5539 question mark. So, because yeah, I guess I could test it with, oh wait, that's the photoresistor, not the maybe I do have those transistors. I was thinking of the photoresistor. The transistor is, looking for my notes. NPN 3904. Oh, I do have plenty of those. Yeah, 3904. Hello, baby. Okay, single point. Gotcha. Thank you, Uberduck. And so so it goes to the emitter, which is this guy, according to my previous. But maybe I should double check. I'm just going to double check that that is the correct thing. NPN 3904. Yes, my diagram is correct. That is the emitter. Cool. All right, so both of the positives go to the emitter. Yellow is positive. Oh, I did forget to put the heat shrink on it before. And light red. Oh wait, No, I'd have to put the I'd have to put the heat shrink on the emitter, I guess. Right? Yeah. Which means I need a little tiny one. Beat up by your kid. Wait a minute. I didn't even process that. I read pick up your kid, so that's why I did not even question that. Like, yeah, of course. Of course you have to do that. I don't know if I can heat shrink this. It's too tiny. Like, I guess I could cut this. Maybe if I wrap these two up together first. Maybe I just do it like this. Oh yeah, this is probably the way to do it. Right. I figured it out eventually. Oh, I'm smart. All right, so these are now all wrapped up around the emitter. All right. Come on. Calling in some reinforcements here. There we go. That's a beautiful solder. All shiny. Hell yeah. All right. One down. All right, so then the negatives both go to the 220 ohm resistor. It's one side of it. So I'll do the same thing. I will wrap up the wires So they are like best friends forever. And then shrinky dink it up. Resistors. 220. I love this fucking website. This makes it so much easier for me. All right. So, wrap. Boop. Boop. Not as pretty as my last one, but should still be functional, I think. Shrinky dink it up. Oh, I forgot to check if my video finished uploading. I forgot to do my real job. Maybe a blow dryer would be better. It'd be louder though. Come on. There we go. Just needed a better angle. All right, I gotta check my video upload so I can get it up for patrons. It's up. Share the link. All right. Done. If you are a patron, there is now a new video waiting for you. An endless cold, it honestly did not even occur to me to use gloves. What are you saying? You saying I'm dangerous? All right, and then the other side of that will go out to the photo resistor. And in the meanwhile, let's go from... All right, so... I guess... Oh, all right. I guess I should wire up the photoresistor. because it'll have to go from... Yeah, so this is where it gets a little complicated for me. So here's my battery pack. Oh yeah, I already did have I have a photoresistor in here. Let me I'm gonna desolder this and make sure it still works. I don't remember how to use this desoldering wick. Do I do it like solder? I heat it up and then... Oh yeah, easy. Well, the first one was easy. God damn it. I'm probably doing this all wrong, but whatever. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I should, but I feel like that would just make it so hard though. Like, alright, so that goes to... I just want to make sure that this photoresistor still works. It does. Boop, boop. Okay. Sweet. All right, so this guy's got to be on some long ass wires. So one wire is easy because it just goes to this resistor. But the other wire needs to have two long wires going out of it. Okay, so that's pretty easy too. So I think I'll just solder some really long ass wires on the photoresistor, because I'm not even sure where the battery pack is going actually. Probably should have thought this through a little harder. I don't think it's necessarily waterproof. But I could just run the wires down the leg. Oh, no, it didn't sound judgmental at all. No, I was just laughing because it's like not something that I had thought of. But I probably should have. So I do appreciate you bringing it up as an option for the future. All right. So... I'll solder one long wire on one leg. What do you call it? Terminal. And then another two long wires on the other. One of which I'll connect to the negative battery pack. And that way, if it's long enough, I can just like put the photoresistor wherever, right? I think everything I said makes sense, more or less. So let's do black. should probably just use scissors instead of a knife, just because the knife is closer. So I use black because that's going to grounds. And then I guess it doesn't really matter the other two colors. Let's do a nice green and then a nice blue. I have a fume extractor. It's my fan, right? And my window. All right, so now, I'll do black and do this blue one together. Oh, it's all right. We're a bunch of socially awkward weirdos here, so I think we all understand it. All right, so twisting up 2 cables. And 1. Cutting off the extra. All right, so these guys are gonna go from 1 foot. I already forgot the name that I'm supposed to be using. Okay. Oh, come on, get on there. It's a little messy. Oh, I forgot the goddamn shrink wrap. Motherfucker. This one's kind of important too. Maybe we can do a fatter one and then put it over the whole thing. Oops. Oh boy. Alright, I've lost the screw for this. That's fun. Oh, I can thread it through the other end. Shut up. I thought of that. I was gonna do that. Again, this is me not super hungry. This is me normally. Just a deep thinker here. That's why I need you guys here, all right? That's why I'm doing this on a stream. All right. Exactly. This is a group project. Beautiful. All right, and then on the other end, it just gets the one wire. Oh, that's a good one. That was good. Nice and shiny. Oh, science or science adjacent topics I find uninteresting. Yeah, I mean, I think it just depends on. I just go where the wind takes me, so there's definitely, some new discoveries or something that I accept are interesting in and of themselves, but that I don't personally just get pumped up about. Also, like, I've never been that interested in, like, new consumer technology gadgets. It's just kind of, like, not my thing. Like, my husband works in tech, and when I met him, he was like, yeah, I can't tell you what I'm working on. And I'm like, good. Sounds boring. All right. So, let's see. So now the single green wire goes to the 100K ohm resistor, along with a wire from the base. So I guess let's add a wire to the base. What did we do with the transistor? I could have put it in this little... Oh, right, it's wired to Flamingula. That's why. All right. So yeah, we'll do a little... This does not have to be long. I don't think. No. It's pretty impressive too. But yeah, like even so there are topics that I don't really like get that into, like hard physics and stuff, because most of it's just beyond me. But if the right science communicator comes along and tells me why I should care, then, you know. So I don't discount any fields out of hand. Which is why, weirdly, like, so talking a lot about economics this month. The video that I just made public for patrons is about economics again. Despite me saying, like, I don't really know much about economics, so, you know, it's not on me to correct somebody else. But just so happens that major economic prize went to somebody whose work I'm actually familiar with. And I wanted to talk about it. All right. And actually, I get a little bit into economics in the next one. It's mostly very difficult for me because I can never decide whether I want to say economics or economics. But it's important to be consistent. That was a beautiful solder, if I do say so myself. Bloop. Oh God, Google Glasses, yeah. Remember that? Went the way of everything else Google does. Come on. Brutalizing this poor transistor. Trying to get this to shrink. There we go. All right. So that's the base. So the base joins with the green wire coming from the photoresistor to make a baby. No, to join the other resistor. Right. So, twist these guys together. Pop a shrinky dink on them. All right, and then we pull out. Oh shit! I forget which one of these. Ugh! Don't get this wrong. Hold on, where's my other? I can compare my other resistor. Here. So those look the same. So that's the 220. So this is the 100K. All right. So one side of the 100K joins up with the photoresistor and the base. Yes. Yes. Right? Yeah. Okay. If I do that, I actually had to re-record one segment because I realized I said economics instead of economics after saying economics the whole time. And like, I don't really mind, but I just know there are going to be comments. Actually, it's pronounced blah, blah, blah. Yeah. You should strive to be consistent in your videos. Blah, blah. All right. Shrinky dink that one up. We're trucking along now. All right, so that's one side of the 100K resistor. And then the other side goes between the collector and the positive. So here's the positive. So I need to do, so I need to put another wire on the collector. Let's just make that reddish. Beautiful. Really, Gypsy? I'm actually really happy to hear that it's not just a weird thing that I worry about. That's very funny. And yeah, Javier, I try not to, but I get annoyed every time I make a video and like that guy shows up. So if I can easily head him off at the pass, you know, it's worth doing. Mm. All right. So that's the transistor all wrapped up. So then the other side, so the collector. Joins with the positive to feed into the 100K. So let's do this. All right, so collector, positive, 100K. Shit, which one is it? It's this one with the orange. That is going to the base. Yeah, okay. So this is the other side of that. Just quadruple checking. But yeah, I think I've got this. Famous last words. This is going to be a fucking miracle if this actually works. If it doesn't work, Flamingula version 2.0 is probably not going to get made until next year at the earliest. I'm probably just going to give the fuck up. Pretty good. Shrinky dink this up. Faith, who are you talking to? Faith. Get out of here. All right, and then the positive side joins the other side of this resistor. Uh-oh, might have boxed myself into a little corner here. Yeah, I think I did. Oh well, that's why we made it long. It's not the prettiest thing. Alright, so I need the other side of this one. This can just be a single. And it's gonna join with the other one coming off of the photoresistor. Oh, right, I already did this one. Okay, so this one goes to the photoresistor. Oh, wait. Almost forgot the shrinky dink. All right, coming down the home stretch. Yeah, not bad. Whoop. Yeah, unfortunately the chatbot. Oh wait, I did set it up so things like that would work, but then I didn't activate it before the stream because like the main thing that I need the chatbot to do is to alert Discord when I'm live, and it can't do that, which is annoying. All right, and then the last thing, I think, is the other side of the photoresistor going to ground. Whoops, I just chopped it off. All right, so here is ground. Oops. Oh, wait. Shrinky dink. This one is a little bit of a mess. Come on. There we go. Maybe it's too much of a mess. All right. Done, I think. We now have what is hopefully a completed circuit. So let's try it out. I think I got some batteries around here somewhere. Should I do a drum roll like in, oh wait, it goes that way. Like in National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, where he's all excited to turn on the lights and then he connects everything and it doesn't work. It probably doesn't bode well that I can't even get the battery pack on. There we go. All right. Here we go. The moment of truth. So right now, the photoresistor, all right, turning it on. Photoresistor is lit. Oh wait, you can't see. Photoresistor uncovered, so it's getting light. Photoresistor covered. I fucking did it, you guys. I fucking did it. I'm so pumped. I'm so pumped. I did it. Fuck yeah! Flamingula version 2.0! Ah! It's alive! Thank you guys so much for helping me do this. I really would not have been able to do it without your help. I really, really appreciate it. And, you know, just your good vibes. The good vibes have also helped quite a bit. So yeah, now I just need to figure out exactly what to do with the mess of wires. 'Cause old Flamingula has a big enough hole in her belly to put the battery pack. New Flamingula does not. So I gotta come up with a solution. Maybe I can get like a little case for it. And then I have to figure out like where to put the photoresistor. But yeah. All right. I'm gonna celebrate by finishing making the thumbnail for the video I just put up. And maybe shopping online for a case or something to put all of the electronics in. Yeah, I could open her up more, but I don't like the hole I made in version 1 is pretty sloppy, so I don't know. But now I don't really need to remove the battery pack as easily, so I don't know. I'll have to think it over. Now that I see exactly what everything is. and how much space I need to. I don't know. We'll see. That's a problem for tomorrow, Rebecca, maybe. So, all right. Thanks again, guys. This was a lot of fun. Thank you for joining me. I should be back tomorrow. I have a hike planned for tomorrow, but I think that's not until later in the afternoon. So hopefully I can hop on tomorrow. And see you guys then. Yeah, on time for Halloween. Ah!